What is that?
Yeah, I forgot about it too. Guys, welcome to another episode of This Week in Reselling After Dark. I'm your host, Ray, and I'm joined.
Reselling After Dark.
Hey, that was pretty good, Brendan.
This is my first After Dark, so
Brendan, big time flips.
Yes.
So I flip that. Kristen,
Too many signs.
Squirrel, and our guest today, Chris.
Oh,
Bearded Thrifter.
All signs at one time.
There we go. There you go, Chris. Look at that. Joe, you had something to promote.
I do. So shout out to the consignment chat ladies who were on
Yes.
2 times ago. I don't even remember.
Like a month ago. Yeah.
But they released their second coloring book, reselling coloring book. And this is the Fearless Reselling Coloring Book. All proceeds go to Fearless Living. Diane, how do you say her last name, Kristen?
I don't know. I just always called her Diane.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, she was at the Boss thing last October. So they made another coloring book for resellers. Lots of cool stuff. I found the best page though, so I'll show you.
February.
I like how you had like a bookmark in it, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
It's got my game show, so we sponsored this, and you can color my cool jacket from the game shows, and all that stuff.
I wish you were in there like personally so I could fuck with you.
Who else is in there? You had to be sponsored to be in the coloring book?
Yeah, see other sponsors. Well, here's some other sponsors.
And where can we get that?
You can get it on Amazon. You can just type in the Fearless Reselling Coloring Book, and it'll pop right up.
Sweet.
Okay.
We'll make sure to put the link down below so you guys can go and cop that. And then does the money go towards the Fearless Living?
It does. Yep.
What is Fearless Living?
It's the thing that Diane, is it Lesonde? I don't even know how to say her last name, but she is battling cancer, right, Kristen?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
and she was doing really well last October, but I heard she's not doing that good right now.
Oh man.
But so they created this whole thing called Fearless Living, and money goes to that, and
But it doesn't go towards her. It goes towards her the Fearless Living not-for-profit that she's created. That I think it helps other people. It isn't like it's not like a GoFundMe for Diane. It's to help other people that she's working with to make their lives better too.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
So we'll make sure to put the link down below, guys, and make sure to catch that. But this is the After Dark episode, guys. So we just talk about whatever. Chris, what's been going on in your life lately?
Nothing. Like I said, I've just been super lazy. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, just kind of relaxing.
Year-long.
The new one came out, right?
Yeah.
You got Blob 6?
Yeah, we play every night. There's a couple of us K-Way shop. Surfed up, and Felix. You guys probably know Felix. He's in the comment section of every reseller ever. He plays with us, and we just play every night for like 2-3 hours.
I don't think he's in my comment section.
No.
No.
I don't have a comment section, so.
Do you know Felix?
Not feeling any love there from Felix.
Oh, for sure. Felix is the man.
Yeah. He makes a couple videos here and there, but very maybe once a month.
So my daughter got her wisdom teeth out, and you know how you video record somebody after they get out of anesthesia when you get your teeth.
Oh no,
did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. Her husband did it, and they were. So she was in the car, and she was, feeling fine because she'd had her teeth out. She couldn't wait to get home so she could go play Call of Duty. Could not wait home. So every time I hear somebody say that, that's what goes on in my head. I'm like, she can't wait to play Call of Duty.
And does she play Call of Duty?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. I thought maybe
This is my daughter that was in the military, so she legit real life Call of Duty.
Right.
Have you seen that sniper on TikTok that just plays like that sniper game? Like he's like live on TikTok like all the time. He's like a retired. Yeah.
He's
like a retired military sniper.
He plays Battlefield.
Yeah, and he's like all he does is like snipes, and he's like like super good because he was like a
Oh, I'm
legit
sure.
sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, and he's like, it's crazy how like accurate and like all the stuff that you have to like put into effect for the, if they're like 1,000 yards, you have to take account of the wind and like all that stuff, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's
I'm
funny.
trying to
I've seen a few of his clips. They're kind of fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
I forgot about that guy.
There's this video, I'm trying to find it, of a Call of Duty. It was like the guy, he was like a kid, and his dad got him like the new Call of Duty game, like the first one, and he goes to hug his dad, and then it goes into like real life where like now he's like an adult, but like his dad had passed away, and so he's like hugs the air, and he looks at the game, because it's like, so like the first time he got it, it was like his dad gave him the game. Super sad. But, I don't know if you guys seen that video or not.
I don't think
I don't even watch TikTok. I just post my shit on there and I'm done with it. That's it.
I'm terrible about being on there because if I don't open it because I know that if I'm on there, it'll be like, oh, I'm on here 10 minutes and it's like 3 hours later.
Yeah,
I deliberately don't go on there.
Joe doesn't have it because he'll become quickly obsessed with TikTok.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what another part that kind of makes me a lot more lazy is I'll wake up and like I don't have to do anything really, so I'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna go on TikTok for a minute, and I'm just like, oh shit, it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was on there for a little bit right before this, and it's nothing but stuff about the election. And then I got Nancy Pelosi texting me, so I probably need to chill.
Next week's guest.
I do that. I don't do that with TikTok, like I said, but I do with Reddit. Like I'll be like on at night, and I'll be like, man, why the fuck am I reading so much about koalas? Or something like so in depth, like.
I don't understand. I don't understand Reddit. It's just like a messaging
I don't go
board,
on
right?
there either.
Yeah, it's just like a newspaper. That's how I figure. It's like the newspaper for the internet. Like,
see, I've never been on there to actually scroll. Like, I don't think ever.
yeah, I do. I see all kinds of stuff on there.
No, I would get on Twitter before I would get on Reddit. Ugh. Yeah.
It's X, Kristen. It's X.
Now it's X. Yeah.
Same water buffalo, whatever.
What's that? Same water buffalo. What is that?
It means that it's whatever. It's the same.
I've never heard that in my life.
I've
I've
never
never heard that either.
Same water buffalo. Okay.
Same water buffalo.
Yeah, it just means it's identical. It's identical. Yeah, same.
So
This is what you learn after dark.
this is what you learn.
About water buffaloes.
Yeah.
Water buffaloes and koalas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do
Yeah.
one of these episodes every week?
Every week. Now
See,
we
I'm
do
not-
the After Dark episode.
Chris,
I'm
this
not-
is my first after dark as well. I
Okay.
feel like I need to turn these lights off.
Yeah.
But what were you saying, Chris?
Ooh,
It comes
I
out
like
every
this
Thursday.
better.
Chris, you've already been on one of my podcasts before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot more YouTube than I do now. I used to watch YouTube way more, but I don't know. I don't watch it almost ever now. I'd rather watch short form content a little bit.
Well, this is more of like you put it on, you can hear it while you're listening or playing Call of Duty in your case.
Yeah.
And then just go from there.
I think a lot of people watch YouTube more than they watch like TV. This is the new TV,
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Because like before, I would put on like YouTube, like I don't know, just basically any picker. I would put on like long form video while I'm working, like drafting stuff, whatever. But now like I kind of switched that with Call of Duty. So I play Call of Duty, and in between rounds and stuff, I'm drafting. So I am still working while I play Call of Duty, but
There you go.
Multitasking.
multitasking for sure.
Gosh,
You'll
I
come
was gonna
back
say
to it.
something, lost my
It'll
train of
circle
thought.
back around, just like you go in
It always
circles
does.
where you watch Friends and then Seinfeld, and you come back around. You watch
Nobody watches Friends, Kristen.
Yeah, I didn't want to be.
My demographic watches Friends.
My
Okay.
wife watched Friends.
I
all
have
the
never
time.
watched one episode of Friends.
Oh, okay. Well,
There's no way
The-
you had to have watched one.
I've never watched one
I-
episode of Friends.
I have.
I mean, I used to watch it a lot when it was on Netflix.
yeah.
Should I watch it? Am I missing out?
I mean, you do you.
No.
It's one of those things that you just put on and you just have it in the background and you just are You like Seinfeld. It's the same thing. Same water buffalo.
Seinfeld. Seinfeld is way better.
Yeah, you're not missing out.
Yeah.
This is what I watch: professional wrestling.
Hey,
and Seinfeld.
That's it.
That's the only thing that I watch.
I can't get into wrestling again. I used to be like a long time ago, but I don't know. I can't get into it.
Can't.
We miss you, Chris. We want you back.
We want you back. Yeah.
John Cena. When John Cena was at the peak.
This is his last year, Chris. You gotta
have to
go out with your boy.
I feel like he can't even do anything right in the ring.
He can't. This is the point where like the old wrestlers, you go to the shows and they don't do anything. You're just there to
promote.
See them live.
They're hype beasts. That's what they are. Yeah.
They don't take any bumps.
Big monster trucks. That's fun to me, but not no wrestling.
Ray, I think that when we go to the meet and greet for the meetup, we just have wrestling streaming the whole time.
Yeah. Or
and Ken DJing.
What if we have
and the skip jumpy thing too?
A reselling wrestling match.
There you go.
I'd be okay with that. That'd be fun.
What would be your wrestling name, Kristen?
Well, Flying Squirrel. That's her move.
Flying Squirrel. That can be your like your finisher, and it would just be like a frog splash off the top rope.
There you go.
Yes.
I meant you having
what I'm gonna do.
I meant you having a costume like with your like how they have the things connected like the flying squirrels. Like.
Yeah. Full body like spandex with wings.
Speaking of squirrels, have you guys seen Peanut?
Have you seen what?
Peanut the squirrel? Have you guys seen anything about that?
Yeah, RP.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Gone but not forgotten.
I don't understand how there is like you don't have anything better to do. Leave this man squirrel alone.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Like there's so much other shit to focus on, and you're gonna focus on this guy's little baby raccoon and squirrel. Like that's nuts.
We need squirrel justice.
And then he had a like a refuge thing, right, for the animals.
Yeah, he has like a sanctuary.
It wasn't like it was just like in his apartment.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be more about it.
Yeah, like Kristen, what do you have to say about your squirrel brethren?
As Kristen has had squirrels, so.
Well, I never want to see anything be harmed, so that's why I don't have. I think that it seems like a silly waste of money, but So I'd rather talk about wrestling.
Yeah.
What if we put on a wrestling show? We get a bunch of wrestlers, put out a ring.
Mm-hmm. You mean like a John Candy kind of a thing where they?
We don't have to wrestle, but we can get like the midget wrestlers or like the local carnies to come in there and do something.
Dude, we have the midget wrestling around here all the time.
I've never been to one of those like. I've never been to one of those like. Not legit wrestling shows, like I guess knockoff wrestling.
The independents, they're independent wrestling shows.
Yeah, I've never been to one of those.
They're fantastic.
Those midget ones, they don't care where they'll go to like armories. They've been to strip clubs. Yeah, they've been to like anywhere you can set up a ring, they will be there.
Yeah, I don't know. What about jam skating? Can we go do that?
What is that?
Let's go do jam skating. Now, put that in your TikTok, and then you'll be flooded with all of that because that's fun.
Jam skating?
I don't even know what that is.
Let's do that. Let's do that. It's like where they dance and then they skate at the same time, and they've all got like a.
Oh, like the movie Roll Bounce?
I don't know about that, but
you've never seen the movie Roll Bounce?
No.
What?
You know. Now, Ray, don't say like, what? You've never seen that? Your movies that you watch are completely off the wall and different than what I watch.
You've never seen Roll Bounce?
No. I mean, I
Brandon,
can imagine.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Little Bow Wow?
Yeah.
Roll Bounce?
Yeah.
No. Wait, when did this come out? Let's put this in perspective. When did this come out?
2004.
See,
2005.
I had little kids. I was watching like iCarly and stuff like that at about this time.
I liked iCarly. I watched iCarly too.
There's only so much time in the day for you to be able to like watch shows. And if we were watching anything on TV, it was probably
Roll bounce.
some sort of Nickelodeon, Disney Plus type of thing, because I had little kids.
Yep.
If I dance while I'm roller skating, I'm snapping both of my ankles real fast.
So,
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe the Spice Girls movie. That was probably
Yeah,
the
that's one
only
of my favorite
movie I
movies
saw.
too. So, Kristen, here is your assignment for today. Go to Hulu or Disney Plus, because now it's the same thing, and watch the movie Roll Bounce.
Is it really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I'm sure that Mr. Squirrel's going to love it when I walk in and turn off all of the coverage of stuff. And so, hey, we're going to watch Roll Bounce today.
We're gonna watch Roll Bounce.
You should roll into the house with
After that-
skate
We can
on.
watch it tomorrow. The
And after
aftermath.
that, we're going to watch Call of Duty on TV.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'd be like, what are you
Watch people
talking
play
about?
Call of Duty. Speaking of going back to wrestling a little bit, Brendan, have you seen all these
Yes.
like Kane? You know Kane, right, Chris?
Yeah, you seen like Blue Cane and
Blue. There's like a cocaine. He's like white,
they have Gain.
and then
What?
there's like a gay cane, and there's a candy cane.
That's a thing.
Is he getting kicked out of the library?
Brendan's just getting kicked out of the library.
He's going back to jail. He's going back to solitary confinement. He's in trouble. They tossed his room and found shit.
They found contraband.
They found that cocaine that
Contraband.
we're talking about.
Brendan gets caught.
Right.
What happened, Brendan?
No, I was talking to somebody, but no, I've seen that though.
No,
What
wait.
is it? Like, those are actual wrestlers?
Just over
Yeah,
it.
we know you were talking to somebody. Was that the
Just somebody.
patrol officer? or
No,
what?
I don't know who it was. But no, I've seen that.
What,
But
in
they're
on the
all,
wrestling conversation?
I guess they're all over the indies now, though. Those characters and
Yeah,
stuff.
this one's cocaine.
What?
That's this guy's name.
Hmm It's a real thing.
Cocaine. Kristen, what cane would you be?
Candy cane.
I would
Candy
be
cane?
candy cane. I resonate with that one. Yeah, probably candy cane.
Candy cane. Okay. So I went to my wife's 20-year high school reunion last week,
Okay, here we go.
and it was a treat, guys. Oh, the Canada Dry.
Yeah, this is the holiday special one.
What is that
I
one?
couldn't find it anywhere.
Ginger ale blackberry. They got cranberry too. And to be honest, the cranberry is better than the blackberry. But
Have you ever had
Limited
Brambleberry?
edition.
I'll stick to Dr. Pepper.
ooh, I do love a Dr. Pepper with my McDonald's. That's when every time McDonald's Dr. Pepper.
I can't remember the last time I had Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay,
The Dr. Pepper zero sugar one. I like it.
I want all the sugar.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you went to the reunion.
Sorry, I'm thinking about different Canada Dries. Have you seen the 7-Up Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I seen that.
Did you
Not a
see?
fan.
Wasn't it cranberry 7-Up that was like highly coveted, and you could flip it on eBay also? But I wonder, could this be what's going to happen with Canada Dry?
You said cranberry 7-Up?
Wasn't it cranberry 7-Up? A holiday special one that they did for a while.
I mean, it
I
was.
don't
Whatchamacallit was a thing too. Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Baja
We
Blast.
flipped that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
This is melon agua fresca right here. Cantaloupe.
And if anybody has a Pepsi Blue, I would buy the Pepsi Blue. That was great.
The clear
Right.
one?
No,
No,
that was a Crystal Pepsi.
Pepsi
It was like-
Blue.
Pepsi Blue. Listen,
Tell us.
it was a while ago,
Oh.
but it was really good.
What did it taste like? Blueberry?
It tasted like blue.
What does blue taste like?
Okay. Like blue.
I don't know.
Was this it? It looks like there's a new one.
Yeah, that's new. These were old. Like, it was in a can, and it was
Look at this one, man.
Pepsi. Yeah,
Hmm.
that looks right. But it was like all natural colors and flavors.
Blue?
It was bright blue. It like blue Jello. It tasted like blue Jello. That's what it tasted like.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Never.
I didn't know you were
seen
such a
that,
big
yeah.
fan of blue Jello.
I mean, and blue Kool-Aid. I like that.
So I went to
There you
this
go.
reunion,
Okay, there you go.
and it was very interesting. I don't know. 20-year high school reunion. There was a guy there. His name was Ryan. I'm not gonna say his last name, but he was like, we were sitting down on this like lounging around. He was like, just so you know, I'm the one that put all this crap together, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, but no one's really thanked me. But he says everyone keeps coming up to me and thanking me. But my joy is at seeing that you guys have conversations that brings me joy. And this guy's like completely like inebriated. You know that Marco that I sent, that the guy was like dancing and humping the air?
Yeah.
That's that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder where you were at.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And then so every time someone came up to talk to us, that guy was sitting next to us. And I said, hey, have you said thank you to Ryan yet? Because he's the one that put it all together. So I just kept saying that to people so they would thank him. And I'm like, man, humble much, this guy. But it was a very interesting. There's a lot more to it that I can't say on the air because it gets very.
I thought you were at a wedding. The way you were dancing, I was.
No, this was a high school reunion.
Oh wow!
So, do any of you guys go to your high school reunions?
I've been to one.
My 35 is coming up next year.
I went to the.
Never been to one.
Wow, 35. I went to the 5-year. I paid for the 20 and I forgot to go. So I missed it.
Chris, you ever been to one?
No. I don't care to go either.
Right?
Yeah.
Joe, you gotta go.
You can tell everybody you're an internet star now.
Game show host.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have a special announcement.
Oh, should I make you big?
Yeah, do it.
Yes. All right, people. November 21st, Thursday, 7 p.m., we have a game show.
Woohoo!
It is. That guy is one of my contestants, kind of.
What?
And the theme is going to be the masked reseller.
Oh, wait.
Oh, who's the other contestant? Well, I guess we can't because they're masked.
Well, we don't. You're just going to have to find out.
So Brendan is going to try to figure out who this other contestant is?
Oh.
Does the other contestant have to sing?
Well, we could ask the person.
How are you going to do
masked
it?
Singer?
Brendan just tries to guess who it is.
Yep.
It's going to be Joe in a mask.
I'm gonna be the co-host of the whole.
He's gonna be in the cocaine mask.
Yeah.
So Chris, you said you haven't watched YouTube for a while. November 21st, we're doing it live. I do game shows.
Okay.
I take that back. It's been a while since I've done a game show, but it's a reseller game show.
It's fun.
Kristen's been on. Kristen's not a champion. Neither is Ray. But they were on.
That's not true.
Did you win?
You didn't win.
Wait, what?
That's
What's
not the
channel name?
point.
Oh, okay.
So it is true.
It is true.
I was in second place. That's like second runner up.
Out of two people.
Regardless.
Anyways, so November 21st, live, of course, 7 p.m. instead of 8. Just that's a little bit different, but yes. And also, that's as much.
So you do it live, or it's just like a?
Nope, we're doing it live. That's
okay.
I've done 18 episodes, I think, and every one of them has been live. So if I
and then the people in the chat communicate, and it's like you're involved in the show. It is a lot of fun.
I feel like you've done way more than 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So
look at this.
Good. I'd flip that, Chris. That's the. Yep. There's Jeopardy.
What's the one you had the last time? The client, the hangman or whatever.
No, the last one was the match game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
The mountain climber is
yeah.
by far the best one.
that was on our we did some whatnots for a little bit, Chris, and we did it game show style, and I dressed up in my lederhosen, and we did the mountain climber from The Price is Right.
Okay.
As giveaways and stuff. So yeah.
And the commercials are like next level. They're so good.
So much dedication.
Oh yeah, I just saw Ray was flipping. Yeah, there's a few commercials.
Hey.
A little promo. So, but yes. So I was looking, I'm like, okay, this comes out on like the 17th. So yeah, I got to promote this. The 21st, Thursday.
Good deal.
Love it.
So
I love it.
yeah.
Thursday
you're
the
gonna be back.
21st. And is this going to be a consistent thing or just like once a quarter? What are we doing?
Don't ask questions that
He
you
doesn't-
know.
Joe doesn't even know.
This is one of those, hey, like 2 days ago, we should probably maybe do one now. And it's like, oh, we're going to do it in less than 2 weeks. And it's like, okay, wow. All right, we got some work to do.
So
I get it.
you're announcing it. So you're saying this is a for sure thing.
Yeah, this is for sure.
Woohoo.
You should promote it by like printing out flyers and put them around like telephone poles around your city. That's what you should do.
Right. I'll just
I
start
mean,
wearing
that's
like
effective.
crazy suits around and hand them out. I
Yeah.
should have been doing that while people were waiting in line to go vote. Be like, here,
Dude,
Yeah.
dude.
the hell are they thinking?
We had no line. No
Neither
line.
did I.
We're
Nope.
I'm seeing pictures all over the country where there's like, you got to wait in line for hours, and people are like, friends of ours on Marco Polo groups and stuff are talking about how they had to wait forever. And I'm like, walked in, and I did have to wait for a second because the girl that had my name, like you do it alphabetically, the one that had my initial, she was talking to her sister-in-law. So I had to wait just a second. There was no line. No line.
She's like, are you a real squirrel?
Yep.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
There's only like 859 people in my town, and she had to look my name up. She didn't know who I was.
Like, who are you? Did you just move here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
And
we've
the
been
other
here,
person-
but
that's a YouTube person in our town. That's
Yeah.
That's
You're like
a
famous,
celebrity.
Kristen.
Local
Mm.
celebrity.
yeah. If you put out videos, they maybe would know, but I don't put out any videos anymore. So
True.
right.
Chris, what
Yeah.
do you say when people recognize you on the street?
It doesn't happen that often, but it has happened. It happens a lot at flea markets. Happens a lot at the Goodwill bins, oddly enough. And I don't know. It's kind of the first time someone recognized me. It was kind of weird. They're like,
Yeah.
they kind of looked at me across from the thrift store. They're like, bearded? And I'm just like,
You know, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up? She's like, you make videos, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, it was just kind of weird. I was like, I didn't really know what to do. And I was like,
yeah.
because I don't know, I felt awkward because I was like, this is strange.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever been recognized somewhere other than like where you would expect, like a thrift store or
Yeah,
Or
I
a
mean,
Chili's.
Oddly
Oh,
enough,
Chili's.
yeah, I got recognized in the Florida petting zoo. I was like, it's weird. Yeah, there's been a few other places. I'm just like, that's kind of strange because I don't show my face a lot, almost ever. Because like most of my videos are like that dinosaur, the dinosaur box that he showed. That's kind of how most of my videos are. And yeah, it's weird when someone recognizes me. I'm just like, oh, that's cool, I guess.
That is kind of cool. Good for you.
I only recognize Joe when he has his wigs on.
Right. Yeah.
I recognize Joe when I don't see his face.
Ugh.
Wow.
I got recognized at the airport one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm walking with my suitcase and I had like 2 coffees in my hand and I was walking back to the gate and my husband was already at the gate. So I'm walking and this girl goes, Kristen? And I was like, huh? So that was a little bit crazy. So we stood there for a minute and we took pictures. Oh, and at a Chinese restaurant one time, this is funny.
Oh.
So I'm standing in line at this, I mean, in our little town, right? The next big town over has a Chinese restaurant. And we had been working on the house all day. So my hair was a mess. We'd been in the garden. I had on these stupid clothes. We were so hungry. So we go to this place and I'm standing there and this lady walks past and she goes, Rural Squirrel, listen, I'm nobody. I mean, I look at your numbers. I've seen your stats. I'm nobody. But this lady walks by and she goes, Rural Squirrel. And then she like flips out. She's like, my kids are going to die. Can we take a picture? And I'm like, I look like hell? But okay.
Yeah.
And the people behind us, you can hear them go, who the F is that?
Oh,
And then she's making such a big stink about it that whenever we went to go sit down, I was like, I'm so embarrassed because everybody's like staring at us. Who is that? Should we know who that is?
They're like
No.
looking at you, oh crazy.
You should not know who this is. This is so embarrassing. So, but my husband thought that was hilarious.
That's weird. The one time that I got recognized, I caught it on the GoPro. It was during one of the highway sales. And actually, it's one of my videos that blew up and like on all the platforms, which never happens. Usually one video does well on one platform, and that's usually it. But this lady recognized me, and I walked into this like barn, and she's like, I grabbed something, and I had my hat on. And she's like, what's that on your hat? I was like, I turned like this. She's like, oh, my God. And she just kind of freaked out. And I'm just like, I just kind of froze up because I was like, she was like yelling in a way. And I'm just like, yeah, that's me. And then she's just like, she's going on about like, yeah, I follow you. Like loud. And everyone else in this place is just looking at me. And I'm just like, yeah. And
like, yeah,
I feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad. I didn't buy anything. I bought a Pepsi on my way out, and I was like, all right, see ya. Like,
was it a Pepsi Blue?
It wasn't. But it's weird. Like, that's the thing. Like, about social media. Like, I posted that video thinking nothing of it. I was just literally in the hotel room. I was like, I need to post something. So I just put that together because she asked me to be in my video. I was like, I don't have a video of anything I bought there. So I just made like, I was like, oh, this person recognized me or something. No, I think I got yelled at this garage sale.
Oh.
And the weird thing is that video blew my account up on Instagram, Facebook, like, and TikTok. Like, I don't know why, but view to follow ratio on it was like insane. Like, it got multiple million views, but usually if you get multiple million views, you don't get that much followers from it.
Right.
You get a couple sprinkles, but this one was like,
it's because you did that, and then people were like, "Oh, I should know who this guy is."
Exactly.
Maybe because like I'm pretty positive that one video got me over 200K followers on Facebook alone.
Wow.
Which is nuts.
That's pretty crazy.
The best part is that lady still to this day is like, and he never bought anything from me.
I know.
Yeah, right.
He didn't even buy a damn thing.
She messaged me actually recently. She's like, hey, we're going to have our barn sale again if you want to stop by. I was like,
do you have
Yeah, right.
Yes. If I can go and pick it beforehand. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen, speaking of picking stuff beforehand, did you end up going to that Amazon bin store that they were going to open?
Yeah, I did. I have a video I'm working on.
So how did that go?
I gotta watch the video.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same.
Come on, give us a little appetizer. Give us a little, Chili's 3 triple dipper.
This guy messaged. I've met him before. He came to Junk Stock, which is this event that I do where I just do like a pop up, and I do once a year. He had been like, ever since I started doing videos, he came and he was the first person to come to the thing and was like, hey, I know you. And I'm like, what? This is kind of crazy. So he quit doing reselling to go back to work for this place that is an Amazon bin return store. He messaged me and he's like, hey, if you're going to be out there again, will you come and film? And I was like, oh, wow, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I did.
Did you find anything good?
Yeah. Watch the video, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, Kristen.
I'm Ray.
When is the video going to be out?
It's coming.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
Probably like the next 3 weeks.
No, 3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
At this rate, the rate that I've been putting stuff out, it'll be this year.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Also,
I like that answer.
7 weeks left on the year.
Does everyone in here post like daily? Like, well, no. I'd flip that. You said we barely make any videos now, right?
We haven't done we only did game shows. We were doing regular videos before, and then we came up with a game show idea, and that was all we were doing for like the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And then our last episode was in April, and then we just took the summer off and fall. And yeah, we haven't posted videos. Even Instagram, we barely post anything on Instagram. We're just like,
I try to keep my stories active, but I don't.
I mean, right. We do that, but
I posted on Sundays and Wednesdays for like 2.5 years, and this last year has been, it just has been a rough year. So I haven't like personal stuff. So I just haven't done it. So I feel like we're trying to get back into it. I've been more consistent with it, but also I felt a lot of pressure to make sure that I got it out on Wednesdays and on Sundays. I got to get it out on Wednesdays and Sundays. And then after, things happen in your life, you're like, is it really that important? I mean, maybe like there are things that I need to focus on that are maybe a little more important. Like, I mean, when my kids or the grandbabies are like, hey, we don't want to hang out with Rural Squirrel. We want to hang out with Gigi. So then I'm like, oh, that this has been too much. So I felt like I needed to pull back for their sake, not for their sake, for the sake of making sure that I'm relevant to them in their life, instead of worrying about what Felix or whoever is going to say on, what kind of comment is he going to leave? Instead of worrying about that.
Yeah.
It's okay, Felix. No harm done.
I don't know who you are, Felix. So I don't know.
Not even.
Or Gary.
Felix. Or Gary.
I know Gary.
I got back to kind of being consistent again on social media recently. I know I should be more consistent because I already kind of built my platform, and like I should take advantage of actually having a platform. But I don't know. It's so much work. Like I started that little Pokemon page, and I was just like, the reason I actually stopped, I did 8 whole days of posting every day on that, like a reel every day on that Pokemon one. And then I went out to Ohio, and I was like, well, I can't really film one here. I was like, this is kind of just not really worth it to me to kind of keep pushing this content every day. I was like, I just don't have time. So I'm just kind of cutting that out of actually making a whole separate page for that. But I don't know. A lot more time comes into even making shorts. A lot more time goes into it than a lot of people think.
Yeah.
Unless you make like content like this, like you just talk to the camera or whatever, post raw content, but that's not really I'm not a camera person really. So me sitting there in the camera and talking and making a video of like, oh, hey, like I found this and, I'm going to sell it online. I bought it I can't do that kind of video. Like I'll find it at the thrift store. I'll make a video of finding it and make that kind of video. But it just really depends on your content, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've gotten to a point to where any long form video that I make, I have short form video, thinking about the short form video how I can chop up the long form into a short form. So I don't have to do like double the work. And it's, I don't know, when I do post, it seems to be working. Or it seems people engage. I know I've been doing those. I did a graded Pokemon reveal video, and I've been posting it on Instagram, and it seems to be going well. Did he leave?
Maybe an accident.
Jump back.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. So there it is.
I don't think he left on purpose.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
After dark. But I think those videos have gotten traction on Instagram. But I don't know. I just kind of got burnt out too.
It's a lot, dude. The social media takes a lot out of you.
So, if you're on Facebook and you're on, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Are you on Threads too?
No, not. I've heard you can make money on Threads and stuff, and like it's just not a platform I really see myself using. So I don't even.
I just had my stuff auto post there, so
yeah.
I thought about that because I seen there is an option for that, so I might do that. But
here's my dog. He's fixing to take a nap. Tater. Yeah. Well, Chris, thank you so much for coming on This Week in Reselling After Dark. We greatly appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me.
After Dark. Well, guys, my name is Ray.
I'm Joe from Flip That.
I'm Brendan Big Time Flips.
Kristen, sometimes part lies in the Rural Squirrel.
Whenever she wants to be here.
Sometimes what?
sometimes a part-time rural squirrel.
Gotcha. There you go.
That works.
Thank you so much, Chris, for coming on. We do greatly appreciate it. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip side. See y'all. God bless. Peace.